We all into good vibes, right? Then the Chronicles of Charlotte is the ideal room for you. And as you make yourself comfortable, grab that seat and join me where we'll get to share and interact, match at the comment section, get to know each other well, share our experiences that have gotten us against the societal values, norms, and beliefs. And if you can, please subscribe so that we can be able to ensure that our mental, psychological, and physical health is paramount. Have I talked about turning on the notification bell? Not yet. On the Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you'll always have a gist with me, so I don't want you to miss. Please, if you can do so, detain. And lastly, give this video a thumbs up so that you can motivate a sister, encourage a sister, touch life, heal a wound, and most importantly, get accepted wherever you are. Reality has it that from wherever point of the world you come from, you operate on a different societal level, such that we all have different beliefs, different values, different norms, and different levels of understanding. So when it comes to this, then that's why we vary in our lifestyle. Through the Chronicles of Charlotte, we are going to explore the physical and mental aspects. These two play a key role to our well being, a key role to our lifestyle, and a key role to a definition of who we truly are. Reasons as to why you don't expect someone from Western Kenya or someone from Central Africa to have the same mindset with someone from Northern Africa. But it's so draining when it gets to a point where you can't be or you can't understand yourself, all in the name of people from our side don't do this, people from this side don't do this. The Chronicles of Charlotte has just started. And from now henceforth, we are going unmute. Not unless you're living someone's life or you're writing someone's story, then I'd pardon you for that. But if you're carrying your own name, sis, bro, it's about time. It's about time. Me, I won't lie to you. Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that when it comes to blood ties, you'd never handle things in a common way? This is because, yes, you're having a common gene, you're having the same family name, you're having the same, I don't know, but you stand for your own. You carry your own burden, as in you carry your own name. You know, talking about carrying your own name, I'd mention firstborn. We firstborns are more of the second parents of the family. You know why? In every step you'll make, in everything you'll do, there'll always be that statement. You have to mirror this family. I understand. I'm part of this family. But why is it that I have to compromise everything? Compromise every action, compromise my happiness, all in the name of my siblings, all in the name of, whoa, this one has to come to an end. We have different lives to live. And through this, the Chronicles of Charlotte will always take you through self-realization. With the little experience I have, I'd say growth is the most sensitive aspect in a human's life cycle. Through growth, that is when you come to understand what you want, which foods you like, what you want to wear, and how you walk. But you know what? The problem arises when we are compressed under the umbrella of expectations. Have you ever been in a position where you have to accredit someone for something you've done? You have to question someone before you do something, or you have to be monitored before you approach someone or something. You know what? As for Charlotte, I'm so done. I'm not boarding that plane. Why? Simply because my level of exposure coming from the western part of Kenya, I've been able to study from several counties. And thanks to that, I've found various people who come from various lifestyle, social status, and not to forget, different norms, from which I really appreciate them playing a role in my life, where at the moment I can be able to understand and approach things on various dynamics. Thanks to westernization and the education systems. Through this, the way of thinking and the way of master and the way of approach has been really influenced, such that we are in the 21st century, but me as a lady, I'm able to be vocal. We are so done to some extent that it sickens me, to the point that at this era, you can still see a man domineering the society. You can't tell me you're in the 21st century and you still expect a woman not to go to school. Leave alone not going to school. Drop down her papers and fall into commitment of marriage where she's going to be a housewife and a babysitter. No, we're not doing that here. We're not doing that in the house. Why? Are we less of human? No. And I'm not saying that we ladies are the only victims to this. What I'm trying to put across is the fact that no matter who you are, no matter your sexuality, no matter where you come from, you have a right to do what you want to do, what suits you, what works for you. You know, when it gets to a point where you have to accredit someone in every step you make, or you have to make someone accountable for every deed you're taking, then that's sickness. And that is what I term as expectations. I'm not saying expectations are bad. What I'm trying to put across is the fact that expectations push us to our best levels. I believe every one of us has their purpose to fulfill. Not unless you don't want to leave a legacy behind, or not unless you are writing someone's story, then I won't argue with that. I won't debate. But if at all you're carrying your own name, if at all you're walking with your own legs, if you're not borrowing someone's voice of reason, then for sure you gotta do what you got to do. You get my point? So it has come to a point where we just have to focus on us and get to appreciate who we are and just face the world against ourselves. Not that we are fighting the world, not that we are fighting ourselves, but what we are trying to do is just to go for what we are Create your own brand, create your own legacy, sis, brother. So when it comes to this point, it's really sickening that in this era, there's still this society somewhere that would still live in the notion that when a man echoes, when a man opens his mouth, then sis, submit. Are you listening to yourself? Where the hell did this come from? As in, who wrote this? I'd really want to know. I know and I understand there's this man aspect, there's this man ego, there's this man figure, as in, that comes with all this. But at the end of the day, then why do you expect me to exist in your life if at all I'm not allowed to raise my voice, if at all I'm not allowed to debate, if at all I'm not allowed to give my opinions? And that is why the Chronicles of Charlotte is here to heal wounds, to manifest souls, and to serve the forthcoming generations. We have at least outgrown these aspects of beliefs, societal values. Come on. Mimi, as in to this point, you don't expect me with my level of education, with the minimum I have, or the maximum I might be having, then you expect that it gets to a point of life where I now just sink it in the water and act like I've never been to school, such that I can't dress the way I want to, I can't walk the way I want to, I can't talk to the people I want to, or rather, I can't just do the career I wanted to. All in the name of our place doesn't recommend ladies to do this, or this job is not for men. But unless it's working for you, yeah, for that, best believe you can go for it. But if you're finding yourself, you can't even twist or arc that back, take a step. We are not here to fight, we are not here to point fingers, and we are not here to condemn. The Chronicles of Charlotte is here to host those who want to be the best versions of themselves, those who want to educate, those who want to share their experiences, and those who want to understand their purpose and reasons as to why they exist. It's about time the Charlotte Chronicles welcome you to share your experiences, welcome you to express yourself, welcome you to join me and go vocal, so that we may cast and we may shut down this prospect of anticipation. So to get more of this, you can always subscribe. To get more of this, you can always turn on the notification bell so that on the Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you'd always have a gist with me. You can always interact with me down at the comment section, where we get to share experiences, where we get to understand and build each other. Don't hesitate. You can always give this video a thumbs up, because I believe you're all in for the positive energy. And also, don't forget to share with your friends, family, cousin, relatives, spouses. Let us make the change. Let us manifest. And lastly, hit the subscribe button so that any day anytime. You won't miss a gist of this. So, with that said and done, I believe those were enough chronicles for the day. But, sis, bro, don't get caged. Till next time.